Alright, got a little brush pile here, 11 foot of water, been wearing them out. A lot of small ones, a couple pound-and-a-half females, still pre-spawn, but I don't know if I catch any more or not. Just like I said, we can get the camera rolling. I've already put some hurt on this this group of fish, so we just see what happens. Little old male. Tell by how dark he is. Got his tuxedo going. About 9 inches. Little black crappie. You can tell there's no vertical pattern. It's all just a random spots. Here you have a little white crappie. You can see the vertical pattern. Hey, good fish, maybe. Maybe a good fish. Or a change. Come on in this boat. There we go. That is more like it. I'll go pound and a half again. We'll see. $163, I guess. Got up to 167 once, but that looks like it settled on 163. Good fish. There's another good one, maybe. Oh yeah. Big enough to make some good fillets. Good fish. That's already. Another good solid eater fish. So I had a good time on that brush pile. Caught quite a few fish, a few pound-and-a-half class fish, which are good fish for that lake. After that, I decided I would want to go check out some docks that usually hold some fish. So I went across the lake to this row of docks that I've fished sometimes, and as I got there, I saw this center console boat, and I saw two guys there catching fish, and just kind of out in the deeper water. Wasn't real sure exactly what they were doing, but I just saw them catching fish, but I wanted to check out the dock, so I went on downwind to the last dock. Started working my way back up, and I don't know how many, it's 8 or 10 docks there, and managed to find a couple of schools, a little tiny crappie, but nothing really, no keepers. And But every time I went from dock to dock, I'd look up and at a distance I could see those two guys. You know, one of them have a rod bent, the other would be pitching fish back in the water. So they were wearing them out. So I figured out they were on a school of sand bass that were schooling there, and got to that last dock where I expected to find a big school of fish, and there were no fish there. But when I got out of the end of the dock and pointed my live scope toward where these guys were catching these sand bass, the screen just filled up with sand bass, and I realized that all I had to do was pitch my little crappie jig out there 10 foot in front of the boat, and I'd catch a fish just almost every time. And in Matthew, Jesus is going up on the mountain, and the disciples came to him, and he starts teaching there. Matthew 5:14, he says, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." So I'm trying to come up with a spiritual applications for this video that kind of hit me. You know, those guys were those two guys out there catching those fish for I don't know how long they sat there and just catching fish after fish, but they were kind of letting their light shine, and I could see their joy and their success. And when I got close enough to them and was able to shine my live scope out there, I could see that I could join in, and I could join in on their little party there and have some fun with that school of sand bass. And that's kind of where we are as the church, and as Christians, we need to be letting our light shine, letting others see our joy and our success, and letting them know that if they'll just come in and kind of partake of what we're partaking of, that they can join in our joy and our success and rejoicing. And Paul tells the Philippians, says, "Do all things without complaining and disputing, that you may become blameless and harmless, children of God without fault, in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation." And I know times were bad then, and I know things were bad then, but if you can watch the news, you know that we are in the midst of a crooked and perverse generation. But he tells the Philippians, "Among whom you shine as lights in the world, holding fast the word of life, so that I may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain or labored in vain." And that's us, folks, as the church. We need to be shining our light, letting our light shine, holding fast to the word of life, and being a light into the darkness. And like I say, just as these men's example, and as I was able to learn from what they were doing, and eventually get in with them and partake of the fun and the joy that they were having, that's exactly how we need to be as a church. And,
There's a few fish in it.
You guys, thanks for watching the video. Remember, ask, seek, not.